If you liked the video, feel free to subscribe. It would really help the channel, and we have battle reports, boarding actions, and list videos every week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. This is our map today. We're doing Hammer and Anvil with Fog of War, and then Linchpin is the primary mission. So you need to hold your home objective and you get more points for points in no man's land. We're gonna have Dark Angels. Mike's using his Dark Angels against my Custodes today. Quite competitive list. So we're gonna see how the meta does. On to the list. All right, and this is the list that I had recently on the channel. This is a guide, the competitive list with the Custodes tanks. So I do have Kyriadraxis, the 4 Custodian Guard. I have a unit of 4 Witch Seekers, a Subductor Squad, just for staying on my home objective, a Blade Champion with 5 Wardens, the Gladius Assassin, 2 Gladius Grab Tanks with the Arachnus Blaze Cannons, just for some good damage there. Another Blade Champion with the Panoptispex Enhancement, and he is with 5 Custodian Guard. All of them have spears. And then we have Valerian with 5 more Wardens. And that is a list. It's 2,000 points. Let's see how I do against the Dark Angels and all them stinking Deathwing.
Alright, so today I am playing Dark Angels. We are going with the Gladius Task Force. I was going to say Vanguard, but that's not it. Gladius Task Force. So we are running a group of 10 Hellblasters with Ezreal, Grand Supreme Master Ezreal. He gives them the Sustained and the 4-up. Then we are running a group of 5 Knights because their chunk knows no bounds. And we are running a group of 5 Infiltrators, just to stay home, screen some stuff out, that sort of thing. 6 Inner Circle Companions, running with Asmodai. It's tiny little Asmodai, but yeah, that's Asmodai. And I'm running 5 Intercessors, again, just run around, do some points. Running 3 Bikes because Chunk is slow, so figured maybe a little bit of speed would be a good idea. We are running a group of 5, another group of 5 Knights. This one has a Captain in Terminator armor with them. And then we are running the Lion. Is he meta? No, but he is Lionel Johnson, so yeah. And then 2 Ballistas just to stay home and fire off some damage from a distance, so we'll see how it goes.
This is our deployment. So I deployed my Custodes over here. I have my Gladius tank behind this bit of terrain here. Shouldn't be able to get shot turn 1. Oh, I have the Wardens with the Blade Champion up here, ready to pounce on this objective with my Assassin, ready to run over here and do any secondary actions if I need to. I have the Subductor Squad with the Custodian Guard with Inquisitor Draxus over here behind this terrain on my home objective. And then over here we have Valerian with his Wardens and another Gladius tank. We do have the Blade Champion with the 5 Custodian Guard and Deep Strike. That's our deployment. Let's see how the Dark Angels deployed.
For our deployment today, I went over on this side. We have Ballistas and some Bikes just kind of hanging out. There's some decent lines there, so they will be able to pop out if needed. Here on our home objective, we have our Intercessors. They're going to be able to sticky that, and then our Inner Circle Companions able to bust through. The Infiltrators are just staying home because they're really just a screen unit and, you know, stay home, do home things. Over here on this side, we have one of our groups of Knights. They are hanging out in the building, ready to pounce up there if need be, or go mid. Not really sure yet, got to see how it plays out. And we have another Ballistas Dreadnought, again, hiding out here, can step out and do some shooty shoots if need. In Deep Strike, we have Mr. Johnson, and we have the bigger group of Knights, so we'll see what happens and then drop them where we need.
First turn roll, black is Custodes, and looks like black and with orange, we're pretty similar. We'll let you know how it went. Yeah, Custodes, 4. Ooh, Custodes go first. I don't know about that. Usually I kind of like going second with Custodes, but here I go. Hunt the Fallen. Yep, that's what we're here for. We've heard some rumors of a returned Primarch and some Fallen, so the Custodes are here just to check up what's going on here with the Dark Angel. I scouted these Witch Seeker 6 inches up towards the middle of the board, just to see if I can hopefully get some good secondaries and grab that objective turn 1. For Custodes turn 1, I did draw Aerial Denial and containment. So those are ones that aren't too bad. So it looks like my streak of bad secondaries could be over. Let's find out. So the rest of the game continues. For my movement phase and my whole turn really is pretty simple. I didn't really get any shots or anything, nothing to shoot. I move my Witch Seekers onto this objective just to get aerial denial. I move my Assassin over here just over the deployment zone, but enough so I can do containment for 3. I could have moved my Valerian with the Wardens up to get another 3 points over here, but then I'd be kind of open to these Hellblasters, and I don't want to do that quite yet turn 1. I want Mike to move forward some a little bit. Same idea with these Blade Champions. I just shuffle them inside this terrain here. They look like they're on this floor, but they're on the bottom floor where there's no windows. Just so I could just kind of pounce on anything once Mike tried to grab this objective. If I go up there turn 1, he'll get some shots on me. I want to wait for him to kind of move forward. And Draxus, she's sticky this objective. She did pass the thing, so she has 18-inch lone op on the group. So she should be safe pretty much here from anything. Mike could use Devastator to advance and maybe get some shots, but he's probably not going to use that turn 1 just to try to kill Draxus. Never know, but that is my turn. The score is 8-0, because I got 5 for aerial denial, 3 for containment. So we're going to go on to Mike's turn 1. I'm at 0 CP. Go on to turn 1 for Mike. So for Mike's draw for turn 1, he did draw a mark for death, which I made a bunch of these units back here. He wasn't happy with that one. So that one is dropped. He did get assassination, which is not the best for turn 1, but he did get containment. So he should be able to get some points with that. And he is at 2 CP now because he did spend the CP to switch his card there. So we're going to go on to his movement. I'm at 1 CP. He's at 2 from Azrael. Let's see what happens. Mike's movement. For Mike's turn 1, Oath of Moment will be going on my Witch Seekers. For Dark Angels turn 1, Mike did move up his companions, and he did hum and haw, but he did decide to advance and use a CP. Ended up using 2 CP. So he could put this unit, the Bikes and Devastator, so he could advance and charge. He only got a 1 on the advance. He did re-roll it for a big 6, so he was able to get 2 of them in there on this ruin, so he will be able to shoot into there and take out my Witch Seekers most likely. Tried to advance his Deathwing up here. Only got a 1. It's just shuffled up toward this objective a little bit. And he just shuffled his Hellblasters in towards the wall a little bit there. I do have the Gladius tank back there, so just to keep himself safe. Ballistus Dreadnought moved out here just so he could get a line down here onto this objective. So if I come out here on this objective, this Ballistus Dreadnought will be able to shoot me if I'm sitting on that objective. So it was a good play there. Over here, Mike did shuffle out just to kind of deter me from moving up here. And then he has his Infiltrators to stop my DP strikes. So that is Mike's movement. We're going to go on to his shooting, see what he can do, and then go on to probably some charges. So it looks like we're going to have 2 of these fellas shooting into me. It's going to be no fun, and I'm going to get pew-pew to death most likely. I'm not going to use any stratagems since there's none to use on my Witch Seekers.
Going Plasma Talon Supercharged because you are within rapid fire range.
Yes.
It is worth it. Okay, look for 3s.
Modi Modi.
Oh, yes, all the girls did come through. Putting my oath on them was a thing, yeah?
Toughness 3. 2s.
Yay, 2s. All right, so we have 6 at -3.
I do need some 5s. Yeah. No 5s. That's them all dead. Do you have any hazardous rolls to take?
2 hazardous.
Oh. Alrighty, so we did look, and it looks like you don't have to use the model that shot. So Mike did take out this model, because that was important, because if he did, he would have had to take out this guy, losing the objective, or the middle guy, taking both coherency. That would have been good. So he does kill all my Witch Seekers, pew, 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 and grabs that objective. I won't be getting any points for that on my turn. Mike is not going to get any secondaries. He's going to toss them just because they're not the best for his slower army. So he's going to toss those and hopefully get maybe some objective stealing ones next turn. So he does get 1 CP, bringing him back up to 1. And I'm at 1 CP, and we're going to go on to my turn 2. For my round 2, I did draw Extend Battle Lines and Behind Enemy Lines. I did spend the CP that I gained this turn to draw something else and got Assassination. So that's probably not much better. I don't think I can reach any of these units yet. I do get 3 points for holding this objective. I don't have anything in the no man's land. So that's going to bring me up to 11 points to Mike 0. So let's go into my turn 2, go into my movement, see if I can get on some objectives. And the turn 2 martial mastery will be, we'll take crits on 5s. Let's hope that'll do something in the melee. For the Custodes, turn 2 movement, I did advance my Blade Champion with the Warden's unit. Got a big 5 on the advance just to get on this objective. Yes, I'll still be able to shot by some stuff, but I might be able to save myself from being shot by that Ballistus Dreadnought. I did advance. I will not be using the Psychic attack, but I did advance my Draxus over here to get some shots because I was 25 inches away, so even with the 6-inch movement, I wouldn't be able to shoot those Deathwing. Move them ahead a little bit. Same with the Gladius tank. I moved those over some just to get some shots down range. And then Valerian moved up. He didn't quite get on the objective, but I had to go up there and start putting pressure on it anyways, just to see if I can get Mike to shift some of his units. And that is my movement, I do believe. And we're going to go on to my shooting. So I'm going to start the shooting phase off with Draxus. I'm going to fire into this unit. I don't think we'll use Archaeotech munitions. Maybe we will. We'll use Archaeotech munitions on there just to give this whole unit sustain hits 1. For 1 CP, bringing me down to 0 CP, but I don't really need to charge anything this turn. So we're going to just use that just to get some extra shots. We need to take out these Deathwing Knights if we can. He is going to pop his Watcher in the Dark, so he'll have a 4 feel of pain to these mortals. But if I can pick out a few of these Deathwing Knights, it'll be a bit safer for my Wardens. For regular attack, she's going to be hitting on 3s. It's 3 hits, 2 hits, not the best. And then she's anti-infantry 4. I can re-roll since I'm on objective with my Custodes. So that is 4 devastating wounds.
4 devies.
Yeah, so I think even minus the one they want. So it's only 2 devies.
2 devies.
Yes.
And feel no pains. I feel both the pains.
Alrighty. 6 attacks. No sustain. That's great. Oops. Oh, those hit on 2s because they are the Custodian Guard. And then I will need 5s into 6s to wound you. Not bad.
Pretty good.
Reroll. That's not bad. That's 6 at AP 1. Damage 2. And you don't think you're getting cover for me. I think I can see your whole unit. At least, yeah.
Yep. Looking for 3s. Ooh.
They're 1 well, they're 2 damage each, but you bring them down to 1.
All right. So we have 1 dead knight and 1's down to 2.
Okay. Okay. I advance. I cannot use her Psychic Tempest attack, but I'm going to use the once per game shoot twice just because I want to try to take out as many of these Deathwing Knights. Once again, only 4 attacks. Hitting on 3. She does hit 3 times this time. Anti-infantry 4. That's none of them. I get to re-roll because we are Custodes on objective. That's only going to be 1. Just 1. Saves it. And now we have the Custodian Guard again. Eager Beavers. They do get 2 6s. Now I just need 5s and 6s again. Keen Beans. Oh, not as good this time. Only 3 at AP 1.
Loves them.
Loves them. Alrighty. So that is the Draxus unit. I'm going to shoot some of these Wardens at them off camera. We'll see how that does. And then we'll move on to the tank action. All the pitter-patter from the guns, from the cannons, and the Warden, we were able to take 1 wound off. I want another one, but not going to be able to do that. So we will shoot this Gladius tank into them since that is the only target. Hitting on 2s. Not bad. 6s are lethal into a vehicle, which you are not a vehicle.
I'm not.
But I'm going to be 2s to wound you, twin linked. That's 4 wounds at AP 3. You will get cover.
So AP 2, 4 save. Anyways. They're so knightly.
Save them all. Okay. So that is a problem. So what we're going to have to do for now, I do believe, is I do want to take out this Ballistus Dreadnought. So we are going to fire this Gladius tank into that Dreadnought. Let's see if we can take this darn thing out. No lethals. What's your toughness? I do believe 10. So I do need 3s with the twin linked.
Yes.
Hiya. Hiya. That's 3 at AP 3, but you are getting the cover.
All right, looking for 4s.
Hot rolls.
Hot rolls.
Save them all?
Save them all.
Save them all. So the end of the turn, I do get 5 points for extend battle lines, bringing me up to 16 to 0. The Mike's going to be getting some points for holding this objective, and hopefully he'll draw some better secondaries. So on to Mike's turn 2 for the Dark Angels. That was a pretty poor turn for me shooting. There's nothing for me to charge, so we're just going to hope that I get some same rolls on my side, and let's see what happens. For Mike's turn 2, he does get, what did he get? Secure No Man's Land and Aerial Denial for secondaries. Much better secondaries. Aerial Denial is already done. He did get 3 points for this objective and 5 points for having that main objective in the middle, bringing him up to 8 points. So it's 8 to 16 for the Custodes, but Mike's going to be roaring in here with some points. Let's see what he does with his movement and his turn. And Mike is going to Odi Modi the Wardens. So the Wardens have the Alpha Moment on them. He'll get him to reroll all the hit rolls against that unit. And then turn 2, Mike is also going to use the Devastator Doctrine for his Dark Angel. So he'll be able to advance and shoot. For the movement, Mike did bring down his Deathwing Knights at the end of the movement onto the middle objective. So that's going to be a problem. Moved out the bikes to get some shots onto either my tanks or my poor Draxus. Left the companions back here just to deter me from charging onto this objective so he can run back in and bash my head in. Move these Deathwing Knights up on here. He now has the objective to secure No Man's Land, just because I wasn't able to get on this objective with Valerian. He just, his cape's over it, but not him. Hellblasters move back so they can get some shots onto said Wardens. I'm guessing I'll be using my Fort Feel No Pain this turn. We have the Ballistus Dreadnoughts are back here, ready to shoot down the line into my tanks or any of my other units. I did bring down my Custodian Guard with the Blade Champion in response to Mike bringing down the Lion. So we're going to have to deal with him. Not sure how we'll deal with him yet. I have a few ideas, but we're going to have to see what happens. So on to Mike's shooting, see what he shoots up, and then see what he charges. It's going to be the Blackwing Knights shooting into the Draxus unit.
They're not within rapid fire, so it is going to be 4 attacks total.
Alrighty. Toughness 6.
For trees. 2 and -3.
Ooh, 4 ups. Ooh, how much damage?
2.
2. I'll take 2 on my fellow back here. How's Adarius? No, good to go. Didn't blow himself up this time.
Nope.
Very good. Ballistus Dreadnought into my Gladius tank. Ooh, will I get the same rolls as him, or will this thing burn in glorious Imperial fire?
Attacks, looking for 3s re-rolling because you were above half.
I am.
Those are both hits. The 6 doesn't do anything fun. What's toughness on that thing?
11.
11, looking for 3s. That is 1 hit, AP3.
AP3, I could cover 4s. Aha.
All right. Now we are going to fire the crack missiles.
Mm.
Looking for 3s. Looking for 5s.
You can re-roll those.
And nope. Okay.
Aha, see, I got good karma for telling them how, reminding. That's what you want to do, guys. When you're playing with friends, remind them how the rules work. You're only playing with friends here. Just in case when you do go to a tournament, you're not kind of playing gotcha and all that not fun stuff.
Nobody within 24 for the bolter, so this ballistus back here is going to shoot at the tank up Zal.
Alrighty.
This one's firing too, looking for 3 ups. Rerolling the hit. Still sucks.
Yes,
for 3. Gosh darn. Okay. Now, crack missile.
Crack missile.
That's a little better.
That's a little better.
And 5s.
Ooh.
1.
Okay.
-2.
3 up. Yeah.
Loves it. Okay.
Tanks are safe. Luckily there. I do believe I'm going to have some Hellblaster fun coming my way next. So it looks like only 7 of them are in range, because Mike did want to get back there hidden from the Gladius tank. So 7 are in range. He is going to overcharge. I do have the Fort Feel No Pain.
So looking for 3 is the same one.
Odi Modi. There's some 6s in there.
Yeah. So that stays in and another goes in.
Would be 3s, but back to 4s because -1 to the wound if you're stronger than my toughness.
Not the greatest.
AP3, so I will have 4 up involved. So yeah. Oh. And then a 2 up or 4 up, I take 1 damage.
7. Hazardous. They're good.
Good, not bad. Not bad. So we both really didn't lose so much there. I got lucky there because I was hoping to use those Fort Philippines against these fellas are going to be charging me probably. But he might not charge. He might just stay there. So Mike and I were talking. This is a strange turn 2. We're up to the end of turn 2. I have 4 models gone, and Mike has 2 models gone. Strange. Mike decided not to charge in here, so he gets secure no man's land, and he didn't want to charge in here and just take the risk of me killing him, and then he wouldn't get secure no man's land. Good to go for the points. He also gets 5 points for aerial denial. He does have the 2 objectives, so he's going to get a big 10 on the secondaries, bringing him up to 18. So we're going to go on to my turn 3. Let's see what happens in my turn 3 against the Dark Angels. Turn 3 for the Custodes, I do draw Storm Hostile Objective and Overwhelming Force. Storm Hostile is not bad. I can probably get him off that, but Overwhelming Force is going to be hard because I need to wipe units on objectives, and so I'm not sure about that yet. We got to figure out something to do here with these units here, just maybe just spring them towards the line to try to tie them up. I'm not quite sure yet. I am up to 2 CP now, and I do leave Mike up to 5 CP, just swimming in the CP. And we are going to go on to my movement. I do get 8 points for the primary mission. The turn 3 movement, and this weird game continues. I did move up here with my Wardens. Mike did Overwatch with his Hellblasters. Got 4 wounds through. He did get 12 hits through with the sustain. Only wounded 4 times, and then I saved every single one. Odd, just because nothing is dying. I did get a 6 on both of these Blade Champions advances, so I moved out here. I was going to charge the Lion possibly with these companions, but Mike did use 1 CP to do the reactive move, and he did roll a 5 on the dice. So he did move over here, so I won't be able to probably charge 2 at the same time. Shimmy my tanks up because Mike no longer has any deep strike. I don't have to worry about him coming behind me. And then I moved the Dractus unit over here just so I could try to charge this unit of bikes if I need to. So that's my movement. We're going to go on to the shooting and see what happens. I'll do my Wardens and stuff shooting off camera because it's just the pitter-patter. Alrighty, so the shooting phase so far, I shot all 3 of my infantry units, well, all 4 actually. They went into this unit. I was able to take out 2 of the companions. I just wanted to weaken them some just to take out a few of them. And Drax is shot into this unit, taking out 1 of the bikes. I'll have to charge it to take it out. See what happens. I am going to shoot the pitter-patter from this gun. The little guns will go into this unit, see if I can take it out. And then the big guns are going into the ballista. So we'll do the big guns first. He already used Armor of Content, so no more Armor of Content, at least for the shooting phase. That's 3 1s. Great. That's 1 wound.
Cool. Well, let's take it.
4 damage.
Okay.
4 damage.
Down to 8.
Okay.
Was this one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll shoot this unit into... I'll shoot his Ballistus Dreadnought with this tank over here. Let's hope I do a little better. Here you go. 2 1s, not a lot better. It's 2 wounds. So the tanks don't do anything. I'll shoot the pitter-patter off camera. And let's see what happens, because I'll be charging after that. Alrighty, so 1 got through. I was able to take off that last wound, but not a lot. So we're going to charge this Valerian unit into this knight. Definitely nice to see if we can take them out some. Drax into the bike. Let's see what happens. The 7, that makes it in. This Warden's unit into these companions.
7?
Probably a 7, yeah. I'll probably pretty good charge. That's a 6.
Actually, it's a 8 you needed.
All right, reroll. That's 6 again. So we do not make it. Custodian Guard into the Lion. They make it with a 6. The Wardens are still here, but they're still pretty safe because I will be a counter charge if Mike is able to take out some of my other stuff. Let's see what happens in the combat phase. See if I can smash out a Primarch. All right, so the Lion is going to have fights first. So he's going to try to chop me up. I want to see if I can take out the Lion just to see if I can chop him up and free up some of my army. So I can get rid of him. That's a lot of stuff gone.
All right, so looking for 2s.
Looking for 2s.
Lethal hits. No, I'm not going to bother rerolling that. Okay, so 1 lethal. And what's your toughness?
6.
6. So looking for 2s. Does it go up 1 because?
Nope, they're not Wardens.
That's not bad. Okay, so looking for 2s. So we have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your involved.
6 on my involved. Yeah. Not the best. Ooh. I am going to spend a CP to re-roll one of those. Ooh, so how much are these? 4 damage each?
4 damage each.
Oh, that kills all my custodian guard. That was probably a bad move by me. I probably should have charged over here. I forgot he had fight first, and also forgot I had to fully control this objective to get reroll wounds. Not the best for me, but what can you do? So now he does have 2 CP, I do believe. So I will fight over here first, so he cannot interrupt. And we'll swing over here. Are you going to use Armor of Contempt for 2 CP?
No.
No Armor of Contempt. So over here, Wardens are swinging. I don't have enough dice in my hand to roll them all, so it's going to have just the first 20 attacks from 4 Wardens. I am picking sustained hits 1, and we are crits on 5. Take those out. That's a fair amount of 6s. We'll come back, let you know. All right, so here comes I need 3s to wound here. Fair amount of wounds. Actually, it's pretty good on the woundings. Not bad. That's just from the first 4. We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh, we'll rule the rest of them, and he'll just roll all the saves at the same time. AP 2, damage 2, but you're reducing it by 1, so it's 22 of the Wardens got through. We'll do Valerian next if he survives. He's going to have a 4-up save. Only 1 damage each, though. Yeah.
Dead. Yep.
Alrighty, so we're able to wipe them out with the Wardens. We have that objective. Now we'll swing with the... we'll probably go over here.
2 CP, give them fight on death.
Well, that's 3 CP.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, I placed her there on purpose, hoping that that would happen. So my beleaguered unit will attack the Primarch here. At least if I don't kill him, he's stuck there for a little bit. So, unless he uses tactical to fall back and charge, which he will most likely do. So we're going to attack with the Warden or the Blade Champion first. I want to get sustained hits 5, just because I want to get as many chances to get my deadies. Well, only 1 and 2 1s. So I knew 6s for devies. No reroll 1s, and that is 1 wound. It's going to be AP 3, but AP 2. So
1 wound, AP 2. So going on my involved.
Yeah.
Takes it.
So he takes 6 wounds altogether so far from him. Yeah. And then we have the... how many wounds did he get? 12?
10.
We're down to 4. Okay. Here comes the... well, the 2 1s turn into 2 hits. So sustain 5. Sustain 1 on that. So I do need probably 5s to wound you. We roll 1s, since I am... It's 3 at AP 2, so beyond your involves, most likely.
3 on my involve. Come on. How much do each of these do?
2 damage.
Let's reroll. Let's CP one of them. Yep.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Just call him the Primarch Slayer. So that was a bit weird. Even with the 3, Mike rolled in a gross amount of 2s there. Like, what can you do? He was saving on 3s. Not much you can do. Even with the reroll. Ouchie. So, that hurts. Yeah, we'll probably, once I stop this camera, I might get some profanity from Mike and some what happens there. But that is my fight phase. This game has been really awkward. Like, we pretty much still didn't really lose a lot of models. Mike did lose his knights over here. But the thing he did lose was the lion. Like, how, after all the rolls, we got just a bunch of 2s. So the lion is out. I do get overwhelming force for 3 points, and then I do get storm hostile objective. And it's 4 points for storm hostile objective, 3 points for overwhelming force. So it brings me up to 31 to 18. We're going to go into Mike's turn 3 and see what he can do here. See if he can kind of shoot me off the table some and reclaim some of these objectives. Turn 3 for the Dark Angels. Mike does go up to 2 CP since Azrael just farmed him those delicious CP. He does get 8 points for the middle objective and this objective. And then he does draw defend stronghold and recover assets. I do believe the points are now 26 to 31. So we're going to go on to Mike's movement. What would you like to... Odie Modi there, buddy.
Okay.
Odie Modi, my Draxus unit. Turn 3 for the Dark Angels. Mike did move back his infiltrators just to keep him away from the Blade Champion, just in case he does survive. Shuffled over the companions. He probably is going to charge one of these units over here. Brought the Ballistus Dreadnoughts just over here and here, out of the line of sight from the tanks, but enough so he can still shoot into my Wardens. He wants to see if he can thin out some of these infantry, and then probably move up onto some objectives in the later turns. Hellblasters over here, ready to redeem themselves against these Wardens. And we're going to go into the shooting phase for Mike. Let's see what happens. He didn't use any of the doctrines for this turn, saving those for turn 4 and 5. All right, so the shooting so far is going. We've done a lot of pitter-patters, and he did shoot the bigger guns from the Ballistus into this unit. We figured this unit probably was going to die. He did survive for a while. He did shoot the other Dreadnought into my Wardens here. I did make a save, and I did lose a Warden. So that's not too bad. So now it's going to be the Hellblasters into my Wardens unit over here. They have already used the Fort Feel No Pain, so I won't be able to use that. And I'm holding this unit's Fort Feel No Pain for some charges that are probably going to be coming away pretty soon.
Okay.
So he wants to Hellblaster me now to death.
Priest with the same one. Okay. Some decent 6s in there.
Yes. The overcharging?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Guys, come on. So 3, 4, 5, 6.
AP 3?
Yep. Okay.
All right. So I do take, are they 2 damage each?
Yep.
So it kills 1 Warden, 2 Wardens, and brings a Warden down to 1 wound. Okay. Not bad. That's better than the last few times of Hellblaster. So I did lose 2 of my Wardens and 1 of them down to 1 wound.
Oh, let's
oh yes, see if any blow up, and then he might be able to shoot at me and kill more of me.
Wouldn't be the worst.
Probably not, no.
3.
3, ooh.
Okay, so 3 ups.
Yep.
1.
1, well, 1's better than none.
Yep. So one of them's going to try his luck. He hits you twice. It was 4s, right?
Yep.
Shoots you once. Cleans you once.
Ooh, takes him out.
Kills another dude. -3.
So for the charges, we're going to have the companions into my Wardens over here, and these Knights, Deathwing Knights into Draxus. Draxus, which one first?
Let's do the long charge first.
Long charge first. Yeah.
That's not very good.
Nope.
CP. They'll just get shot off the board if they don't. Fine. 9.
They make it in with a 9. Ooh, so I will feel no pain for that. I know that. And then over here, you pretty much can't feel. So we're going to start in our combat phase. Mike's turn 3. He's going to go with the companions first to see if he can take out my Wardens and Blade Champion. I have used the Fort Feel No Pain to see if I can keep myself alive.
Okay, so we're going to go with the Kelvinite Greatsword Strike. +1 hit because they have characters, so hits on 2s.
Alrighty.
4, 5 1s though. Woo.
Grody.
Stinky. And what's their toughness?
6.
6. So 4s.
4.
Pretty good.
Not bad. 4 up saves and then 4 up Feel No Pains. Oh. 2 damage each, so I'll have to swing them 2 at a time here. So I just need, I take 1 damage. Uh-oh.
Hitting on 2s. 6.
Yep.
Once again, 4s. 2 hits.
2.
8 damage too.
Here. Here. You kill a Warden.
Okay. He also has to do a leadership test. At -1.
We're good. Now it's going to be these Deathwing Knights to clobber my poor Draxus unit. 16 maces coming at my head.
For 2s.
Moti Moti.
Grody. Okay. Strength 6.
Toughness 6. Forces in our dice there, buddy.
Pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
Okay, so grand total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8.
6, 8.
8 at -2.
-2 damage.
2.
Hey-ya! Takes the guard down to 1, kills a guard, and brings that one down to 1 since he had already lost a wound.
Great weapon of the unforgiven. Okay, so looking for 4s. Debbie, and 2 hits.
2 hits. Yep. How much are the damage each?
2.
2, so it'll kill this guy, and the Debbie will kill a guy with the shield.
Mr. Capitan, you also get to swing with your relic fist. Oat moat. 8, looking for 3s.
Yes.
3 hits at -2 damage too.
Yep. I lose the last custodian guard, but Draxus is still alive.
Okay.
Interesting. Alrighty. So it is my turn to swing back. I'm going to pile in here, swing back with this unit. We'll do Draxus off camera because she's not going to do a lot, but we'll see if we can take out these companions. We'll do the Blade Champion first, just because I like him. So sustain 5 still, or crits on 5 still, and we're going to pick sustain hits. Well, 2 1s and a 5, so it stays in.
You're looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s, okay?
I don't think you have any 2s.
No, I think I had mostly 3s and then 1s.
Yep.
So I do need strength 6. So 3s to wound you. 6s are Debbie wounds. That's just 1 wound and 1 Debbie.
Yep.
AP 3.
6. Not it.
3 damage each.
Okay, so 2 are dead.
So Wardens are now, and we're going to use, we have 15 attacks, once again sustained on 5s. Hitting on 3s. That was a cocked one. So 2s come out, 2s come out, 2s come out, and we have a, gosh, these guys are angry. All right, so we're going to be looking for 3s, strength 7, toughness 4. And we'll come back and let you know what that is. 12 through, he has 2 of the companions left, so he can roll them 4 at a time since they are 2 damage each. Because Anna's diet has a, she's looking for 5s.
Set them out.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. All right. So, hey, these are the last 2. First one. Yeah, he's dead. Next one.
He's alive.
Still alive.
1 at a time. Since,
yeah.
Oh, saved them both though.
Yeah.
He's 1 wound left. Is he going to be the hero?
Nope, he did.
The rest of them on your 4-up invulnerable save on Asmodai.
So 3 get through. They're 2 damage each.
Yes.
I believe he does not have that many.
I think he's 5 from those custodian.
4.
Oh,
So
even with the reroll, he is dead.
Yep.
All right, and that's not bad. We each pretty much lost a unit. I still have Draxus to swing back, but she is not going to do much damage. The end of the turn, not bad. I was able to do 1 wound back to the Deathwing Knights. Those things are still full power and scary. I do not know if this unit can take that unit or not. We may have to find out. We'll see what I draw on my cards. Mike doesn't get any in the secondary. He has Defense Stronghold. I do have a turn to try to take that, but might be hard. Maybe these fellas. We'll see what happens. The score is still 31-26 for the Custodes. We're going to go on to my turn 4 and see what I can do about some of these Dark Angels. For my turn 4, I did draw Secure No Man's Land and No Prisoners. No Prisoners, I don't know about that. I do get a big 13 on the primary, and the score is 44-26. I am going to use once again the sustain crits on 5 Martial Mastery, and we're going to go into my movement phase. I have 1 CP. Mike is up to 2 CP, I do believe, for throwing a card away. And we're going to see what if I can do, see if I can get a hold of this game. I get a few more points. I think it'd be hard for Mike to catch up. Turn 4 for Custodes. For my movement, I did some shifty things here. I advanced this tank up so I can get on this objective just so I can see if I can steal it from Mike. I won't be able to shoot it, but I don't. He's kind of hidden a lot of his vehicles, so I wouldn't be able to shoot too much anyways. Move this tank out here so I can get some shots on his Dreadnought and vice versa. He'll be able to shoot me back. Fell back for Draxus because this unit, I'm just going to have to see if I can make Mike stay in the middle for points and just try to ignore it. Moved up here with the 6 there to try charge this. Mike did use the reactive move and move back 4 inches, so I will need a 9-inch charge. Valerian moved ahead here, and Mike is going to overwatch me just to see if he can try to pick them out. And I moved the assassin just to stay on this objective, just to see if I can gun Mike up here and keep him from getting on objectives. So let's go on to the shooting and see if Mike pew-pews me with the Hellblasters. And the Hellblasters did quite well. We're able to take out both of my Wardens. I still have Valerian. I still will try to charge to see if I can tie that unit up just to keep him from getting on objectives. I do have my Assassin on this as well. So we're going to shoot now. There's not much shooting to do. I'll do any of the pitter-patter off camera from the Wardens. I might shoot into the Dreadnought, but we'll see about that. But for now, we're going to shoot the Gladius tank into his Dreadnought. 6s for lethals. Yeah. Another one. Man, these tanks have been awful. 3s. Re-rolling. 3s. That's 3 at AP. 3, but you do cover. So 4s.
To get through.
To get through. 10 damage.
It explodes.
Ooh, does it
explode? Does not explode.
Does not explode. All right. Take that Ballistus Dreadnought out. That's good for me. So now let's do some charges. First, let's do Valerian into the Hellblasters. I probably need a, I don't know, 5 or 6. An 8 will probably do it. We are going to charge this group into these Intercessors. We do need the 9. The Blade Champion lets us re-roll the charge for free. Yeah. An 8 doesn't quite get it. A 9 does get it, though. That is not good.
That is gain.
That's most likely gain. We'll do the rest of the turn. We'll see what happens in turn 5, but that's probably game because that's going to turn off Mike being able to get any points for this.
Yeah, I have nothing.
So we're going to go on to the choppies and we'll just kind of go through the game, let you know what happened. The writing was on the wall for Mike once he lost this objective just because he wasn't going to be able to get a lot of primary points anymore. So turn 5, I did draw Established Locust and Mark for Death. I used this Warden's unit back here for the Established Locust, and then I did blow up his Ballistus Dreadnought. Mike's turn 5, he did get Cleanse and bring it down. And he did have some Hellblasters over here, so he cleansed over here, and he cleansed over here, and he got 3 points each for these objectives, because he didn't have his home anymore, but he still got those. So it was a good game. Final score was 80-46. Close game. Like the score might have been kind of off, but it was a really close game until the end, until I was able to kill the line. The line going down was really the tail of the tape. Once Mike lost the line, it kind of gave me free range over here to sticky the objective and start pushing up towards his zone here. And then him losing his Deathwing Knights over here, and these Hellblasters kind of whiffing all the time on the Wardens gave me enough time to hold this objective long enough to farm some primary points. And I did get quite good secondaries all game. You know, I like to complain about my secondaries, but this one, I couldn't really complain about those. And Mike got the opposite. Mike got some pretty terrible secondaries. Some ones that he really didn't want to be doing. Some actions. When you have these elite armies, when you get these actions, secondaries, unless you're already set up to do them, where you don't want to do anything with that unit that turn, then it's just not good because you're going to have to move that unit. You want to do it from other stuff. You want to do it for killing. So you want kind of the killing secondaries and the grabbing objective ones. And Mike just didn't get those at the right opportune times. Still a fantastic game. Really close game. I was kind of worried just because I really didn't want to. Like, this unit is still full power just because I did not want to deal with it. Touch it or no nothing. This Deathwing Knight's the captain in there. He can armor contempt for free. Disgusting. So, a great game. Thanks for Mike for coming, being on the channel. Well, we're actually playing at Mike's, but still, yeah. So it's a great time. Always a good game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by.